there's been some big movements in the geopolitical landscape globally with the Trump tariffs, and we've got the senior management of EQR with us today. There have been some big changes. There's been big moves in the tungsten price because of what's happening with the USA and China. And there's some big things happening at EQR. The largest player outside of China, that resonates with me because
EQR is at a pivotal moment in its growth trajectory. I think it's got great assets, great projects, and it's a case of I like the management team. I like the way they think about things and the position of the company and its relevance to the rest of the world supply and demand. Given China's dominance of the market, I think it's a really great opportunity to help the team develop the asset and execute on the strategy.
We believe this is only the beginning with tungsten, with all the geopolitical tensions that are happening with China at the moment. It hasn't been that long. The tungsten price recently has gone berserk. Have you got any comments on that?
There's customers who want to buy material, they can't get it. It's not available, right? So if you're trying to buy tungsten-based materials, APT, blue tungsten oxide, yellow tungsten oxide at the moment for your supply chain, you're actually going into a queue and you're getting delivery in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. That's how tight the market is at the moment, right? And so I had a couple of calls 2 weeks ago, and there was really only one container of material that was available in the market sitting in Rotterdam. There was no other material that was readily available. And that's just how tight the market is at the moment. What we're also seeing as a result of that is the scrap price is going up exponentially because scrap is more readily available, but it's now a super tight market as well. And that's then flowing on into the concentrate market, the APT market. I actually looked at both assets some time ago. I wanted to acquire both assets in my previous role. The challenge I had with that was that Oliver was faster to market, faster to acquiring them, and took them out from underneath me at what I think was excellent prices for both locations, as well as the opportunity to then extend the life of both assets to be long life, core producing assets for the market.
I think these two assets, as Greg described it, is a great foundation, right? Nevertheless, a foundation needs to be looked after to avoid any cracking. I think talking about Salora, I think we had a fantastic turnaround story in Spain. We are really looking forward to the next 2 quarters. We are currently running at around 30 to 33,000 MTUs on a quarterly basis. That was really the target for the first quarter this year. And as we also announced, we ordered a third X-ray sorter. And then obviously the TMG transaction, which is one of the first steps towards an integrated tungsten platform that services not only APT refiners, as we are doing now, but really looking at different products, horizontally extend ourselves. Despite we have not been closing the transaction, there's still a bit of legal documentation to be completed, but I think the teams already work hand in hand, and this is based on mutual respect and really looking forward to combine these competences into our group. So we are very much looking forward to the next stage.
You can't rely on what people have previously done. You have to continue to improve your science, improve your processes, and deal with the material that's available and still end up with a high quality product. And so I think that's actually a unique market offer that TMG have now got with the refinery there. That will be super complementary with EQR having a base feed source for that material, as well as then being able to complement that with other material that you can get out of the market to then continue to produce. So and what it also does is it increases, from an EQR perspective, the addressable market. So
you've got the Singapore investors, they're very sticky. If anything, they keep buying shares. Oaktree bought in the last placement. They've got no intentions of doing anything soon. You've got a very good register.
I'm actually heading to Washington tomorrow, and we'll have some news in the coming days.
Really good management in this company, which is thrilling to see. It reminds me of Southern Cross, so it does make a big difference